Hi, Grandma Bev here from Live with Grandma Bev. Oh, listen. Oh, you probably can't hear it, but I had behind me a Mustang. I love Mustangs from the year 2005, and up, as long as they don't change. I don't like the new one they've come out with. It's like, what is it, electric or whatever the heck it is. But I had one behind me that was in our home area. It's in that red shade, not a red like we had when we had our 2005 Mustang GT, which I loved. But it's in that newer red that's out. It's just a shiny, almost looks like a candy apple. It's just so pretty. Now, he didn't have his really shined up enough, but it's a GT. Now, why don't we have a Mustang? Well, it got to be where we could not get in and out of it. At least me, especially. Because the doors are so, long and they're heavy. So it'd be hard to get up out of it without the door, in the meantime, shutting on you. But, I loved that car. Bob was still working for 2 years after I started being home. So that was in 2005 that I'd been home just about a year. And he was still working. So every day around 3, I would, if it wasn't raining, because we never took it out in the rain, I would go out in the garage and I'd get in that car and I'd take it around and the part of the neighborhood to where I could get down to the highway, and where I had to turn onto the highway, of course, I had to pick up speed. And I turned the corner onto the highway and I'd step on it. Oh, it felt so good. It sounded so good. Now, whenever I'm near one, I love the sound of it. I can always tell that generally if it's a Mustang that's driven by the house or something. Well, there's a fire truck there. Somebody must have fallen or something. Okay, I'm going right now down through Front Street. So, of course, it's slow. 15 miles per hour. And they got the speed bumps. And the guy in front of me believes in going 5. So, what are we doing today? We are going into Silverdale to the mall. Now, I've told you, I have not been to the mall for several years. So, I'm going to go in and I'll walk it. Because, every so often I have to sit down because I'm so weak all the time. So, I figured that when I sit down, I'll come on my phone camera. And I'll talk about what stores are around and, whether they were there before in the old days before we all switched to online shopping. And there is a method to my madness, because I've decided I want to get new towels and rug for our master bathroom. And we have had the same ones in there since we had the house remodeled after the flood. So that's 14 years. Yeah, 14 years. So I think it's time for a color change too. And the ones we have, they had like little knobs on them. They're really cute, really pretty. But whenever you open and close the door, a lot of times the bottom of the door gets caught, on those knobs. So I'm going to park down at the end of one end of the mall, which is Kohl's, because that's where I have found things before in way of towels and stuff that I like. So that's where we'll go first. That's the one end. We'll work our way all the way down. And then once we get back in the car, we'll come back down here to where I live and go to CVS, because I've got to have a discussion about some of my drugs again. So that's how the day is planned. was going to do it originally today, but then Sunday night I thought, I think Bob wasn't going to take the car golfing. His friend was going to drive him. I thought, well, maybe I'll go in Monday then. Well, I did not have a bit of sleep during the night, Sunday night. I finally got up and went up in the guest room and watched a little TV, and that helped me fall asleep, like about 5:30. So I felt it wasn't a wise idea to go into town. I had only a few hours sleep, so I decided I would do it today like I had originally planned. So last night I got a good night's sleep. The weather today is, right now, there's a few clouds up there right now, white fluffy ones. But Bob said, while I was still in bed this morning sleeping, that a teeny bit of rain and then it cleared up. Now just a little bit of a breeze or a wind, which that's fine. I'm used to that from being in Yuma. But so it's like a nice day. It feels warm in here. It's 68 degrees, so good day. So I'm going to be turning here on the highway that leads into Silverdale, and I'll come back on after I'm down in there. I wonder if the thrift store opened up in here. I'll be back. We are back. I am in the town, and I'm turning up the road to go into the mall. Nothing eventful on the drive-in, thank goodness. Oh, let's see. I park in this one area, kind of like a corner area in, got Kohl's, and then up the corner is Penny's. So I go into Kohl's, and when I come back out, I will go through, those doors are closed. When I come back out, I will go through Penny's to get to the car. Damn seatbelt. See, I don't want to face in the sun. No, let's just go right over here. Okay, so gotta make sure I bring some bags in with me. I will be back probably maybe an hour. I'm not sure. Stay tuned. Well, let's get started. Right outside of Kohl's, and right behind me is a Montezuma's Mexican restaurant. And it goes all the way down to that door. And we've eaten there in the past. We've gone in from the outside and come into the mall. And of course, there's Kohl's. Church Alive. Now, that's a new one. That was not there. In fact, that space has been empty off and on for a long time. And then we have Silverdale Hobbies. Lids, whatever that is. Looks kind of like a, sports store. KITSAP Crafters Market on the end. So let's get up and move. Now, Lids looks like it's got, different t-shirts, top tanks, hats and stuff for different sports teams. So then here's the craft market. This was new. This was always a jewelry store. Huh. It was in there quite a ways. I see, over here is a West Sound Dance Academy. Now that was not there. I don't even remember what it was. But famous footwear is still here. And if you go down this row, there's JCPenney, which that's the way I'll be going out. And nothing else though. Clam Island Rolling, whatever that is. And here's an arcade. T-Mobile, that wasn't there. Perfume gallery. And of course, they got the various little inside things. You know, there's a gum machine and candy. Real empty spots, I tell you. Those are empty in there. This is the Bremerton Northern Model Railroad Clubhouse. This is new since I've been in here. H&M. The shoe department. Oh, okay. I wonder what's in there. Journeys and Spencer's. Spencer's used to be on this other side of the mall. Look at all that area. Some H&M. I don't know if H&M is behind there, but nothing in there. Oh, I see that West Sound Dance Academy. That was Studio B, the last one, and this one is the regular. Pandora jewelry. Then there's Life is Pink, part of Victoria's Secret. Next to it is Victoria's Secret, and toward across from it. Express, I don't know what that is. Oh, I guess it's phone cases and things like that. Okay. Lens Crafters. As I get more closer down here, start smelling food. Box Lunch. Well, it's not an eating place. It's apparel. Looks like a lot of unique kind of novelty type apparel. And we're in the middle part, which if they're going to have anything going on, this is it. So it looks like they've got a nice thing set up. Must have been for Memorial Day. You can see it's all around in here. Flags hanging up on top. There's an Arabia Essence. Looks like different perfume bottles and stuff. Charlie's Jewelry and Watch Repair. I think that used to be, was a shoe store. What are they, Natural Shoes or whatever? Ben Bridge on the corner. Wax artist. You can create your own custom candle. Of course, they've got these chairs here and there in the center. Pay to sit down and get massaged. And Alaya Beauty. Silverdale Chamber of Commerce. Kind of an odd place to have it inside a mall. And you see, I'm getting close to Macy's. Import massage. Okay, I'm going to walk through Macy's and I'll come back on. And we are back. We're down at the main part right now, the main hall. That's an empty one. Over here is Verizon. Over here is Van Bridge. Hot Topic. And Fuego. Don't recognize those. Buckle. Don't recognize that. There's a nice, no, limitless. It's just a big mural. There's the Seattle Tune Shop. 7 Imports. Looks like a lot of stuffed animals and things from different countries. I'm going to go down here and sit a minute. Over there to the right, it's a community room. And there's Dick's Sporting Goods, which that one goes to the outside of the mall over there. It's next to Barnes & Noble. Oh, I gotta sit down. Oh, man. Oh, okay. American Eagle Outfitters and Bath and Body. I may buzz into there. Anyway, I went into Macy's and I walked all around the outside perimeter of it where I could pretty much see any of the items I wanted to see. And I didn't really see anything that I couldn't live without. So, oh, what a breath. I did see a few things though in Kohl's, so worst comes to worst, I'll go back through Kohl's. So let's set this down a minute and catch my breath. Here's something kind of cute. Little car. I guess you can rent them. Could you imagine you getting in one and then getting back out again? I don't think so. But I see this one up there with some kids in it. The mother's trying to get it to turn correctly. I mean, I hope she's not going to try to bring it down the stairs. And we're backing up. So, I guess I will get up and walk down to Bath and Body Works, which is just right there. So I'll be right back. Okay, here come the kids down the ramp. I guess that's the way to entertain them. Here it comes. There we go. I guess that's the new way to teach them how to drive, too. So Mama's going to straighten it out. Okay, well, I'm going to get up and go over to Bath and Body Works. Okay, well, there wasn't anything I couldn't live without at Bath and Body, but there's another one of those murals. I mean, that whole store there is empty. The center thing. T-shirt station. Go Toys and Games. That's a new one. Now I'm coming down into the food area, food court. Coffee shop. Lady was just walked by me who had her boob hanging in her kid's mouth. Now this used to. Oh, I see. This was a Barnes and Noble, but I thought that there was also a Mrs. What do you call it? A cookie store. But look at all this is empty. This used to be. There's a Buffalo Wild Wings down there. Stir fry. There's a big kids area. Should I go play in that? Well, this one here. That used to be a big candy store. And there's nothing going down there. Winco Foods, that used to be Sears. Now they've gone in there, and there's KITSAP Comics, Cricket, Energy Island Smoothies. And more arcade games. And there used to be a big arcade store down there. You see they've got all these little cars, I guess, that you can rent to ride around. With 15 minutes for $12, 30 minutes for $20. I mean, they're cute. So there used to be, like I say, a big arcade store down there, and like a Claire's. There's Send Nodes. It's a plant shop in AT&T. And then there's an exit out of the mall. Used to be the main exit. Oh, now we head back down. And then I'll stop and go through Penny's. See if they have the rugs and towels like that catches my eye down there. So I'm going to page you. I'm going to turn you off unless something comes out there. It's really interesting. I'm back at the other end of the mall, close to the Kohl's that I entered through. Right now I'm sitting out here catching my breath in front of the J.C. Penney. There's no stores in this little alcove area. Soda machine, which is tempting, but I never carry cash. So you can see there's not a lot in here that in the mall that is enticing for me. There's somebody pushing. I see a big garbage thing. I'm going to turn you off in a minute. There are very few stores that were here when I used to come to the mall. I mean, the main ones like Penny's, Kohl's, and Macy's, but the Victoria's Secret's still here. Otherwise, some of the jewelry stores, but otherwise they're pretty much gone. So, you know, the nice part is that they do have air conditioning in here. So I'm just sitting outside of Penny's, kind of resting my weary hips and back. So in just a minute I'm going to get up and go in there, so I'll be back. Well, I'm outside of the mall now. I went through Penny's. I did end up breaking down and buying 2 Liz Claiborne tops. They were $21, so that wasn't too bad. 21 each. But I'm just sitting outside of Kohl's right now. There were some things I had seen in there, but I wanted to wait until I came back through. So I'm sitting here catching my breath. The breeze outside feels really good. Better tell you though, in Penny's, so many blank areas with nothing in them. Everything's changed around from the last time I went through. I mean, it almost looks like they're going under, but I guess they're not this one here yet. So I don't know. But, you know, I can see no reason to come back to the mall to go shopping because there just isn't anything in the store that I would really want, you know. And of course, the salespeople were very sparse. Mainly around the exit door where they had the checkouts. So, and there were 2 checkouts in there, oh, maybe 3. I didn't go over in the men's department. So I'm going to go into Kohl's right now and pick up some of the things I saw when I was in here earlier. I will be back. I am done. Oh my goodness. How long was I in there? I don't know, not real long, but most people wouldn't think it was very long. But for this body, oh man. I should have gone into Barnes and Noble. Damn it. I mean, darn it. Maybe I'll drive over there. No, Hold on, let's see what we can do here. I get so hot, you know, in the stores, and then my water bottle's just about empty. Brakes are being picky. Well, I ended up buying a shirt for me and a shirt for Bob in Kohl's. I gave up on looking for the rugs. Maybe I'll try at Walmart. Not today. There's a Target up here, but I don't like it. It's not here in the mall, it's on the other side of the street there. Okay, here we go. Okay, I'm here. I'll be back. I'm back. Look what the wind did. And I'm parked right across this little road from the Barnes & Noble. Oh my goodness. Well, they didn't have, I wanted just a specific map of Spain. I had to buy a book on Madrid because that's what I really wanted to look up. But I had to buy a book just to get a little map. And I broke down and I bought a, I'm just so thirsty. Oh, for God's sakes, don't tell me I can't even get it open. Let me get you down here. There you go. Is this for real? I don't have Bob here. How can I bang it on? I'm trying to open it this way, so I want to... That's great, you know, shake up the bottle. Oh, for God's sake. Hold on. I can't for the life of me get it open. I'm going to have to go all the way home with it. Thirsty mouth. Okay, well, I'm going to head for home. I'm going to leave the mall. I'm going to go, I guess I'll get on the freeway. And then, or should I go up this way? I'll go up the regular way. And then I'll stop at CVS and I'll come back on after that. You see what's in front of me? A black Mustang GT. I'm gonna get to listen to it take off. Oh, listen to that. I'm gonna catch up to him if I can. Hear it take off onto the freeway. Come on, Mama, let's go, Mama. Oh, I can't. I kind of hear him. I hear him. But I don't think you can. Okay, that's enough of that. Yeah, I just went to the post office because I remember I needed to get some envelopes, the padded ones, and look what's in front of me again. I don't know if it's the same gray GT, but it looks like it. We're gonna move shortly, so we'll get to hear him go again. Let's see. Let's get him lined up. Come on, light. Come on, light. I'm just at the light right before CVS. So I had to turn you back on. You know, I never did get that darn bottle of soda open. We had a bottle of water one night that Bob had to go and get pliers. Oh, listen to that. Oh, can't really hear him because he can't really step on it much there. I'm turning into CVS. Okay, here we go. Alrighty, I'll be back. Well, that'll do it for today. Ugh. I stopped for the mail, but it looked like a piece of junk mail, and it was so far back in I couldn't reach. I thought, forget it. So, hope you enjoyed it. A little different, you know. And make sure you watch for my video on what I bought today. So, please comment, share, like, and subscribe. I love you all. Bye.